Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Rebels TV for another week, the number one club show, of course, in the TAC Cup. We're saying that ourselves. I think we're the only one. So when we're the only one, we can say number one. So going very nicely indeed. Sean Kelly's my name. Phil Partington, AFL Victoria Talent Manager, joining me as always as co-host. Welcome back, Parto.
Hey, Sean. Great to be back.
Great to be back indeed. Unfortunately, though, the scoreboard suggests that it wasn't so great last Saturday here at Etihad Stadium, playing the early games, the curtain raiser to the Roosters taking on the Casey Scorpions against Geelong Falcons, and unfortunately the 6-game winning streak came to an end at the hands of a pretty good Falcons team, Parto.
Well, the Falcons won the last 9 in a row, Sean, so they're not on top of the ladder for nothing, and
Correct.
They played a really good brand of footy. Unfortunately, we didn't play the brand of footy we'd like to, and certainly the Falcons had a lot more possessions from us, in front of us, and we only took 5 inside 50 marks for the day, Sean. And look, even though we did well, we got the ball into the 50, we just didn't capitalise on that, unfortunately, and went down by 22, 23 points, whatever it was.
There were some good signs in the end, though. Some players playing well and moving the footy okay. Possessions were down a little bit, but considering that all of kind of our key performance indicators that we're looking at were down, and we still decreased the margin that we lost them by in round one, I think that's some pretty good signs if we're lucky enough to meet them again this year.
Yeah, looking at the stats, we should have been blown out of the water, but we weren't. That was the pleasing part of it. So we know we can play below our maximum and still be around the mark. So always like to win, but certainly the boys have developed. Cedric Cox had a good debut, we thought, and good to see young Callan Wellings coming back after injury, getting a lot of footy, captain for the day as well, so showed a lot of leadership skills for the day.
Yeah, 28 touches for Callan Wellings, our Mars player of the day, which we'll get to very, very shortly. Big stretch coming up now for the Rebels, though, obviously, with we're going to be tested a fair bit going forward here, and you spoke about blokes like Cedric Cox coming in. Other kids are going to get their opportunity in the Rebels coming up, and just some really good signs going forward. To see someone like Cedric come in who hasn't really been all that exposed to the TAC Cup environment. He trained for 3 weeks or something like that. By the last quarter, he was really fitting in well to TAC footy.
Yeah, that's what TAC is about, Sean, giving boys opportunity. So our list is a moving list. So at the start of the year, we put 45 boys on the list. We can add and delete any time depending on form. So that's the nature of the business we're in, giving boys opportunity with the AFL, and look, we're very pleased with the boys that come into the team, and we'll have more boys coming into the team over the next couple of weeks while Vic Country boys are away. Yeah,
we will indeed. But going back on what we just said, our Mars player of the day for this week, Callan Wellings, 28 touches in one of his more impressive performances. Captain for the day, really stood up, played inside midfield, and probably played his best game for the season.
I just get him more run in his legs. Missed the first 7 weeks with a foot injury. Just finding his way now, getting back to maximum fitness, and to see Kel playing good football is really exciting for the Rebels.
It is indeed. So let's hear what he had to say after the game in our weekly segment, our Mars player of the day for round 10, Callan Wellings. We're here with our Mars player of the day for round 10, Callan Wellings, mate. Tough day today, unfortunately, couldn't get over the line, but the boys cracked in all day.
Yeah, it was good to go up against a quality outfit in Geelong Falcons there, and they're the best in the TAC. So, we've had a good month and a half of footy with 6 straight, and we've really been building towards this clash. Not the result we wanted, but we'll get a lot of learning out of today. But yeah, we're happy with the way we went about it, but there's still a lot more we can do.
How did you find your form? Obviously, more of a chance to play through the midfield than in recent weeks today. Did you enjoy that?
Yeah, I'm enjoying my new role, and whatever's the coach requires of me, and went into the midfield last week, and followed up this week, and just really enjoying the new role, and just do what I can for the team.
And obviously you had a late start to the season as well with your ankle injury that you had. How have you progressed that? You're starting to get back into full fitness now.
Yeah, so the ankle injury happened in pre-season, and it set me back for about 7 weeks, and just starting to build back into it, build back in that team, and just finding my feet now, and really enjoying footy at the moment, and just we're going well as a team. That makes it all the better.
Wearing the unfamiliar number at the moment, 54. Obviously, you went through a couple of jumpers today.
Yeah, I went through a couple, just bled a bit, but she'll be right. And with 54 kind of suits me, I reckon. No.
Well, let's stay in that for the next few weeks then. Cal, congratulations, mate.
Cheers, Shawnee. Good on you.
Our Mars player of the day for round 10. It's that time now, Parto. Inside 60, thanks to Bluegum clothing. Beautiful Bluegum jacket you've got going on today. I think I should have brought mine out on Saturday, but I didn't.
It's starting to get cold in Bell at the moment, Sean, so the Bluegum jacket does very, very well in these sort of conditions, and thanks to Brett and Graham for Bluegum for all their support of the Rebels programs.
Yeah, they do a fantastic job, as do the boys going inside 60, and this one could be one of the more humorous, informative, and probably cutting Inside 60 segments for the year, because this bloke's regularly been nominated in Inside 60 itself as one of the funniest blokes in the club. Tanna Blackney-Noter, very, very interesting segment coming up here.
Looking forward to Tanner's, he will even go give him a fair whack or just be fairly quiet. So there'll be no in between with Tanner. So can't wait to see Tanner. Go for it.
Not short on a word. Been practicing this for 2 weeks. So here it is, Inside 60 with Tanna Blackney-Noter.
Yeah, well, I've got a few, but my 2 personal favourites are Sexual Chocolate and Cadillac, because I'm long, black and sexy. Full forward. Anyone listed above 189 centimetres. Manual Hawks. Fossil. Yeah, myself. Todd Lawrence, because he looks like a sloth. Yeah, the boys have said it a couple times. Jake McQueen, he's looks like a rat and he's just butt ugly. So, definitely kicking 12 on Jackson Taru. Yep. Jacob Hopper. Charlie Lee said this a couple times, but Bale McDonald from Croydon, just a star athlete, endurance machine.
Tanna Blackney-Noter on Inside 60. I tell you what, he's got up and gone bang here, not short of a word at all.
No. So, interesting comments there. So I'm sure the boys will, return serve over the next coming weeks, Sean.
I dare say they will indeed. So it'll be very interesting to keep an eye on Inside 60 coming up. Looking at this week, though, a huge week of footy for the North Ballarat Rebels. Obviously, our TAC Cup game this week on Saturday, 1 p.m. here at Etihad Stadium against the Sandringham Dragons. Dragons also sitting on a very similar win-loss ratio. There was 6 wins and 4... Actually, I think there's 6 wins, 3 losses and a draw. So just ahead of us on the ladder, a really big test against a really good Metro side.
Very strong team, Sean, and I think they have their schoolboys back too, so make it even stronger. So, looking forward to the game. We'll bounce back though. I think I've got confidence in the boys, and they realise they weren't at their best. They'll train hard throughout the week, and maybe we'll go at Etihad Stadium on Saturday.
They will indeed. We're also going to have some boys in action at Etihad Stadium this Friday. Vic Country back in action this weekend, of course, after last week's bye. Of our 7 boys that are in the squad, Parto, how many of them do you think are going to grace the Hello Turf this week?
Sean, I'm pretty confident 5 boys will play against the South Australian team
Beautiful.
on Friday on Etihad, so looking forward to that. Team will be announced later on the week, but pretty confident we'll have 5 boys running around and representing Western Victoria for Vic Country, so big game. Vic Country haven't won a game yet, but the South Australian boys just got defeated by Metro on the weekend after Metro stormed home with 6 goals, so really looking forward to the boys, and still at Etihad Stadium too, Sean. That's a great achievement for me, one, but also televised nationally on Fox Footy.
Fox Footy, they are indeed. I might have went a bit early with my Vic Country segment. I did it at Simmons Stadium, great ground, but should have volunteered for the Etihad Stadium one. But that's okay. Obviously, what we did hear on that segment last week was when Tom Williamson introduced it. He said that the boys went into a camp 2 days beforehand. Obviously, is that something that's going to happen this time around? And if so, how does that work with obviously kids that are at school?
Yeah, we'll come into camp on the Wednesday and train at Arden Street in the home of the North Melbourne Football Club. But still, we have some boys at school, so they'll miss that training session. So I know our boys from St Patrick's College already finished school, but boys at Ballarat Clarendon College haven't. So they'll come down with me on Thursday night, Sean, and after our training run, so they'll be involved in our meetings Thursday night and into game day.
Beautiful work. And also, while we're speaking Vic Country, under 16 Vic Country starting off this weekend as well. 5 Rebels involved, not including our coach, of course, Matty Battistello, the high performance coach here at the Rebels, and also the under 16 Vic Country coach. But great news over the weekend that one of our very own is named the Vic Country co-captain, Thomas Berry, following in the footsteps of older brother Jared, who's the under 18 Vic Country captain. TJ's been named the under 16 captain.
And well done, TJ. Great effort. Shown a lot of leadership skills over this year with the Rebels, but better check the history book, Sean, because I don't reckon there's been a brother. 2 brothers coach or captaining Vic under 18s and also under 16s.
I reckon you might be right. There's a task for Anthony Stangetts and the team up at Visy Park, back in Icon Park, sorry. They can check that one out for us and let us know so that we can come back with that next week on Rebels TV, but a fantastic effort for Tom, and of course the other boys involved in the Vic Country under-16s for the Rebels, Parto.
Well, it's great for the program and great for West Victoria too. Two captains from our program, which is very pleasing.
Great to have you again on Rebels TV this week. That's about all the time we've got for this week. Another action-packed show, and great to see the Rebels boys getting involved once again this week. Parto, thanks for joining us, mate.
Thanks, Shaun, and go Rebels.
Go Rebels indeed. This weekend against the Sandringham Dragons, 1 p.m. at Eureka Stadium on Saturday. We'll see you there.